It's a present.
Join Rudolph in a trip to the island of misfit toys. Meet Yukon Cornelius, the funniest prospector of the North.
Gad, Zeus, the bumble snow monster of the North strikes again.
There's no real way to make fun of this film or criticize it or anything like that, guys. This is just delightful, okay? This is just one of those that you just go, okay, we're just going to sit here for 5 minutes and clap, because hell yeah with this film, man. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, if you don't know, I mean, you know. It's the story of the song, okay? Just like Frosty the Snowman was. It's the same thing. It wasn't actually as much of the song came first and then this was based on it, although I think it did. I think it was originally a poem or something like that, and then they turned it into a song earlier in the same year this came out, in 1964. But even today, you look back and like Burl Ives, who narrated this and sang the song in the film, it's still basically the most famous version of the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, right? I think so. I don't think anybody else has really surpassed it. So Rudolph is, he's just this little boy reindeer, stop motion little boy reindeer, and he's born, and it's Donner is his father, right? And Donner doesn't get on board with this whole glowing red nose thing right away. He kind of says, Rudolph, hide your fucking nose, He's not up for it. And Rudolph managed quite successfully to hide his nose somehow for like over a year, I think they said, which seems kind of crazy, honestly. Like, God, they're just like rubbing like soot or something on his nose. How does that not fall off anytime prior to this like point a year or a bit more in to his life when then suddenly everyone sees it for the first time, and he was making like good friends with this other reindeer, and his teacher was like impressed with his flying ability, and then literally flash of a heartbeat, as soon as they catch a glimpse of the red nose glowing, they turn on him viciously, and it's kind of like, whoa, people don't really do. Yes, they do, and that's the point, kids, and that's why this needed to be released, of course. And it's it feels just as important today, that message, as it ever did. It's such a vital thing, and it's such an important and unique and brilliant way to teach kids this lesson. There's some great things out there that are more recent than this that are able to teach that lesson as well, things like Zootopia. But this is so clear, obvious, and I think it would drive a kid so much quicker to ask, why are they mean to us? It's just a red nose, and that's where you start realizing, important life lessons. So it's such an important story, and I mean, we've got to also clap because this film has the greatest character of all time, Yukon Cornelius. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Anyway, here is my 1 minute review for Rudolph.
On Sunday, December 4th, Burl Ives again tells the exciting new story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Stop motion animation, to me it never feels that old, this doesn't feel as outdated as watching like 2D animated movies from back then, around the same time feel now, So it retains something of modernization about that style, as well as that, just the story, the characters, they're so much fun. The message behind it all it's very obvious, but that's so good because it needs to be to teach young kids this lesson. You can't really use nuance and expect them to get that. But I love the way they do that. I think the songs are so fun and delightful and easy to get on board with, and yeah, there's nothing here that you can really say or criticize so much. Everything it does and wants to do, it does perfectly. There's no question about that. And I'm giving Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer a 73 out of 100. That's right. That is, oh god, I'm just realizing how high that is in like my advent calendar rankings for the year. That is all for this one, guys. We've got only a few days left, and I think I know which films I'm doing. There's still a couple of like new ones from this year I've got to do and things like that, so I'll probably just do those. If you can leave suggestions down in the comments, you might convince me to do something different.